If you're thinking about moving to Bentonville, Arkansas, no doubt you've heard all of the hype. You've heard about Walmart, you've heard about the trails, you've heard about the southern charm of the city, and everything about it that's perfect. But do you really know what it's like to live here on a daily basis? That's what we're going to dive into today. What is it really like when you live here, when you're trying to go to the grocery store, when you're trying to find the right neighborhood, where are the best restaurants? What does it look like to live in Bentonville, Arkansas? We're going to dive into all of that. So if you are considering moving here, you can decide if Bentonville is the right place for you to call home. Hi, I'm Brooke Sanders-Tennant. I'm a real estate agent here in Northwest Arkansas. I'm also a former television journalist, a dog mom, an empty nester, a grandmom, and I love helping people relocate to Northwest Arkansas every single day. What I love to do is help them research all of the different cities and places so that they can figure out the best place for them to live. Today, we're going to dive into Bentonville, Arkansas, and what it really feels like to live here, to have the trails nearby, to deal with some of the construction and some of the congestion that we're seeing here, and who actually lives here, and will it fit into your lifestyle? So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so you started researching Northwest Arkansas and you zeroed in on Bentonville. You may have read that Northwest Arkansas is the new Austin. So you may be thinking you're coming to Bentonville to get a large city feel. Or on the flip side, you read a lot about Arkansas and you think everything is a sleepy town. Bentonville's kind of a mixture of that. So you have lots of small town charm, as you can see behind me here, but you also have a lot of energy and a lot going on that you're going to find in a more major mid-level city. We have fabulous restaurants, shopping, state-of-the-art bike trails, and we also have lots of art and education and music. So there's a lot going on here. If you're looking for that mid-city vibe, but with a small town feel, Bentonville may be a great place for you. Let's take a look at the downtown area here in just a second. So let's talk about the downtown square. This is kind of the heart of Bentonville. As you can see, it is bustling we're actually here on a Tuesday at lunchtime, and everyone's out here enjoying lunch. There are tons of restaurants on the square, and these are really impressive restaurants, people. These are big city quality restaurants. We have several restaurants that have won awards, one of which is Conifer. They have been up for a James Beard Award 3 years running. Preacher's Son is also another favorite. It is a place where people love to go and celebrate all those big moments. And then you have lots of just little tiny places to eat, from the Flying Fish to Table Mesa, a personal favorite of mine. It's where I went on my first date with my current husband, so love the Mexican food there. Tavola is a great Italian restaurant. We have got food from all over the world in this tiny town, and it is at the level of a major city. So if you're a foodie, Bentonville is a great place for you. Also, when we talk about downtown, we have shopping, we have bakeries, we also have coffee shops like Onyx Coffee and Airship Coffee not far away. And then when we're talking about the nightlife of Bentonville, there are lots of cool bars. We have a speakeasy that has a private back room. There's Lady Slipper. This is the place where all the young 20, 30 somethings are coming at night. However, I want to warn you, if you're used to a big active nightlife that's going to go to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, like maybe you'd get in a New York City or a San Francisco, not really happening here. We're going to roll up those carpets about 1 a.m. on the weekends, but there's still lots to do here. So that's something to take into consideration when you're thinking about moving to downtown Bentonville. Some other things to think about: right off the square, we've got lots of hotels. We have the Ledger Building, which is one of the only bikeable buildings in the United States, if not the only one. Self is where you're going to come for farmers markets on Saturdays, for First Fridays throughout the summer and into the fall. First Fridays is a big little gathering here. There's usually live music, food trucks. People come out and hang out on Friday night and visit with their neighbors. And then during the winter, you're going to have Christmas lights down here. There's also a little ice skating rink. And right off the square, if you're into those trails, well, you can actually hook up to one of those there. So this is a very bikeable community, and you are going to find yourself spending a lot of time downtown. You can't talk about Bentonville without talking about the outdoor lifestyle, and especially biking. Biking is a huge part of this community. So if that's one of the things you're interested in doing, this is a really good place for you to look at as far as living goes. Now, when we talk about the bike trails, we have two different kinds. We have the Razorback Greenway, which is meant to be a way for you to commute via bike, also for people to run and walk on those trails. Those are paved trails. It's 40 miles from South Fayetteville all the way up to Bella Vista, and it does go through Bentonville. But most people, when they think of Bentonville, are thinking about the mountain bike trails. And those trails are scattered throughout the town of Bentonville. Two of the big ones are the Slaughter Pen Trail and then Kohler. And many people, when they come here, if the biking community is really important to them, they're going to focus their home search around these bike trails. For example, I had some clients that were moving from Colorado simply because they wanted the biking community. But what they also needed was something that was very low maintenance, very turnkey, and we were able to find them a sweet little house, 0 lot line, but a community that also had some amenities with a pool and a pickleball court and a dog park. So it worked out perfectly for them because they can actually access the Slaughter Pen Trail from the back part of the property. So when we're talking about the bikes, people commute via bike throughout the city. There are sidewalks in almost every single neighborhood. And you want to make sure that if outdoorsy lifestyle isn't for you, then Bentonville may not be for you. But when we talk about bikes too, it's so immersed in the culture that we actually have the only fully bikeable called the Ledger Building, where you can bike all the way up to the top, all the way down to the bottom. So you're going to see bikes everywhere in this city. And if you're not a biker right now, there are lots of companies that are willing to help you get into the biking culture. That's something my husband and I are working on right now. So if outdoor lifestyle is your vibe, Bentonville is definitely a place you want to look at. Okay, so let's talk about housing, because that's where you're absolutely positively going to spend most of your time at your own home. The housing in Bentonville is very diverse. You can find starter homes all across the city, as well as multi-million-dollar homes. And you can find all different sorts of places that you might want to call home. In downtown alone, you can find historic homes that have been renovated. You can find homes that haven't been touched, and you can find brand new houses that go up into the millions of dollars, plus townhouses and condominiums. And that's true of all of Bentonville. As you can see, I'm standing in one of those neighborhoods that has just your typical red brick ranch type homes. They've got very well manicured lawns and very nice backyards. You can also find homes that have 0 lot lines. And you can find those neighborhoods that have the amenities, including pools and pickleball courts and playgrounds and dog parks. It's all going to depend on what you want your lifestyle to be, but you can find it in Bentonville. Oh, one thing I forgot, you can also find homes that are very secluded and feel like they're very rural and still have a Bentonville address. So Bentonville, as you can see, has a lot of construction going on. This city is growing by leaps and bounds. So if you do not like construction and you want places that are staying the same, Bentonville's probably someplace you need to cross off your list. On the other hand, if you want to be in at the center of growth, this is the place to be. Okay, when we talk about Bentonville, we have to mention the Walmart home office. Their world headquarters is here in Bentonville, but this impressive campus isn't just for the people who work for Walmart. They want other people, everyone who lives in Northwest Arkansas, to feel like they can come and walk around here. There's green space. There's also restaurants like Wright's Barbecue. Flyway Brewery is coming. We're getting high-end shopping, including Anthropologie. Yes, a store my daughter and I have been waiting for a couple of years now. We're really excited about that. There's also some ice cream shops, a bike shop, anything you need you can pretty much find here at the Walmart headquarters. We're also located near Crystal Bridges, which is the largest American art museum in the country. We have the Amazeum for your kids, the Momentary, which has more modern art and also has one of the best bars and views in Northwest Arkansas, so stop by there on date night. And then you also have the famous 8th Street Market, which is just a conglomeration of stores, that was easy for me to say, and shops, including breweries, a chocolate shop that is absolutely to die for, and then one bar has like shuffleball courts. Anything you want to do can be done nearby. And this is a place that you need to keep in mind when you're talking about where you want to live. There is a lot of traffic in this area near Walmart headquarters. So if you work here, you might want to live closer to it. If you don't work at Walmart, you might want to stay farther away. Okay, so is Bentonville a good fit for you? Well, it's usually a good fit for people with families, people that want that small town feel, anyone who loves an outdoor lifestyle, and anyone who likes kind of more a corporate feel as well. Bentonville is going to be a good fit for you. If you like great restaurants, if you want arts and entertainment that's right nearby, also consider Bentonville. Now, if you're thinking that you really want something more rural, that you don't like the hustle and bustle and all of the growth is going to drive you absolutely insane, Bentonville's probably a town you might want to cross off your list, and you may want to take a look at some other surrounding towns. So if you're thinking about making a move to Bentonville, Arkansas, or anywhere in Northwest Arkansas, whether that be Fayetteville, Rogers, Springdale, or any of the surrounding areas, I'd love to help you out and talk with you. Just shoot me a text message, an email, give me a phone call, schedule a Zoom call. All the information is in the description below. I'd love to hear from you. Whether you are trying to make that decision right away or you're several months from making that decision, I'm always here as a resource to help make your move to Northwest Arkansas go more smoothly.